Me being in DACA, the word non-domicile was very like, I just assumed non-domicile meant that I didn't live in the country. That was just my overall understanding.
But the question is, I do feel bad for the DACA people, right? I really do.
When my daughter turns 21, then she could petition me, and then I will become a resident. Just to be clear, I'm all for the conversation. Just, these questions, throw them out of me, because I'm for informing the people, right? Because
It doesn't really matter about the crashes of they're like illegal or not. I'm just saying the immigration stuff got so bad that now it's kind of like every single crash, every single thing that's done wrong by people that got.
I think it's more heavily reported.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot more light shined on there right now because of that. But at the same time, it's a little bit different for you because you obtained your CDL like technically the right way. You know what I mean? Because you came here through the DACA program. So that's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm a little bit scared that, like you said, we still got the ELP kind of to fall back on. But the problem is the other thing is how are they gonna?
ELP is the English learning proficiency.
The English proficiency test. But the other thing is like my wife mentioned that the Supreme Court already allowed Trump, gave him the right to deport people. So how would this work even with this lawsuit? If I get going after it, but if the Supreme Court already ruled on it, isn't there going to be conflict of interest in the court case itself?
Well, so when it comes down to the specifics of how the technical when I say technical, the lawyer term you could say, I am not 100% aware of how I expect things work, right? So to me, it's just it gets the ball rolling to get the conversation. The purpose is like a negotiation, you could say. I did this more to get the conversation started because right now, as it is, had this lawsuit not came in, we're just out the door. We're pretty much our hands crossed and we're screwed, right? But this brings awareness. For example, people like you. I saw your video, and that's the reason I reached out. I saw your videos talking about the lawsuit, and it gets people talking. It gets people talking to, for example, and let's be real, when somebody when somebody hears the word non-domicile or foreigner driver, they picture somebody that doesn't speak English, that just came into the country. They picture somebody that just came into this country that doesn't speak any English, and that pretty much it's a danger to our roads. That's pretty much the big picture that it's put out there. But when this new rule has more than that, it brings people that have been here like myself for over 30 years, people that are pretty much raised here.
No, I agree with that. I was just trying to see if there's any other avenue of approaching it besides attacking that law,
So again, the purpose of it was to get the conversation going. To if there's something out of this lawsuit, if there's something something else that comes up, like, hey, we're gonna do an adjustment to the rule where we have to take a test or something. The purpose is to get the conversation rolling. I'm not saying that I'm not going to pretend we're going to win it, we're going to lose it straight. It's going to be a back and forth. At least it brings the conversation to the table. Hey, maybe whoever is doing these decisions, right? Hey, you know what? I've been doing some research of everything that's going on. Maybe we should look into it and how we could do it another way, not just shut everybody down. Because, okay, for example, as far as the safety part, I've heard a lot of people tell me, hey, you should go and do Hot Shot because Hot Shot doesn't require CDL. What's going to stop all these people that they want to keep out? Go do Hot Shot.
And then just flood that market.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like there has to be a solution because otherwise it's just going to get pushed down. And later on, we're going to have a next year, Hot Shot.
No, I get what you're saying. And plus, it's going to flood the Hot Shot market. It's going to completely destroy the Hot Shot market. And then, those people are going to be crying.
Yeah, so it comes because technically speaking, the only thing that got taken away from me is CDL. Now I don't know how I'll make it, but I'm a survivor, dude. I'll be okay. If it's not CDL, I'll make it another way. So then I'm gonna find another job, and then later on, so it's like a mixture of the safety and immigration part. Because if you go into any video that has to do with this topic, you're gonna start seeing people, finally in America, and the craziest one that I got in my video. I showed a video of my house, and he said, that house, you stole it from an American. It should have been an American house, American citizen home. You think people gave me this house that I work for it?
How about worry about all the freaking welfare that's given away and all these social program money that's just thrown away instead of somebody coming to America working hard and buying a house? It's the dumbest thing I heard in my life, man.
I received this video has brought to light that in the beginning, when I first had 100 comments, I was back and forth but it got to the point where people either they're trolling or they don't know what they're talking about. Where now that video's at 14, 15,000 comments, I just can't keep up with it. I'd rather do these type of videos with you, and I feel like more people see it, and you'll do your thing and you'll share it, and I'd rather get off questions. So you come at me, do the questions, and there's no person. I understand you I appreciate you're doing this, and it means a lot to me that you're giving me the opportunity of not just being like those other people that just attack. Yes.
Oh, I'm personally on your side, bro. But the only thing I don't like is, like I said, that if something goes like, you know, south, it's gonna like help out the people that shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? More.
I get it. I get it. And it comes with the territory, you could say. But what else should I do? Like just keep.
No, I get it. I mean, you're trying to do whatever you can. You know what I mean to help yourself out, and I totally get it. And I'm in a stance of like man, when people used to come here illegally, like so you got the DACA program, whatever, you know. So like you obviously there was not even a loophole, it was just a thing passed by a president, so you took advantage of it and you took it. I don't see no problem with it. But then like people that came in here like a long time ago, they're like, you know, like say from Mexico, like swam across the Rio Grande, freaking fought scorpions and made it here, and it was a hard time to do it. Like, dude, like you kind of deserve to be there at this point. But what happened under the last administration, where they just opened the damn, you know, gates and the border, just let everybody in.
So let me talk to that point, and to all the people that are here that pretty much, I'm probably gonna, this is where I catch fire for saying this stuff, and I sound hypocrite because I'm an immigrant, right? But I'm gonna be real. During the last 5 years of people that came in, and that's the people they gave hotels to, they gave them food stamps. It's a slap in the face to me because I've been here for 30 years waiting my turn. And I'm like, well, so what's up?
Well, imagine being born here, dude, and then how big of a slap to the face that is.
So exactly. So unfortunately for me as an immigrant, when the news media doesn't say it, immigrants that came within the last 5 years, no, the news media says this: immigrants are getting hotels, food stamps, and welfare and a cell phone. In their perspective, that's all the immigrants, right? So like people that need like in that video, they come, well, you bought that house, well, you get food stamps, you get, dude, I don't get none of that stuff. And that's what I try to educate people there. It's like I'm not gonna pretend and say that nothing was wrong in the past administration. Yes, they screwed up. I don't know why they did that, because what does that do? I'm waiting in line, waiting my turn, and somebody comes and they get this stuff, and that's when it sounds, that's when I get inspired. You're like, bro, you're an immigrant, why are you talking about immigrants too? Like, no, let's be real. It's just, it wasn't fair. It wasn't right. And we've been here for so long, paying our, every 2 years we pay the fees. And I know I keep sounding repetitive, but I pay my taxes, dude.
Well, again, you came here again through a program, bro. You speak perfect English, bro. You've been here for a long time, and now for somebody to come and be like, "Hey, we're just gonna take your CDL away," after all this time we just been letting you sit here, you know what I mean? And like you said, you told me the options. The options are definitely not the easiest to get. Hopefully, the stuff with your daughter works. But again, you didn't come here and you didn't like jump in a truck and start working for way below what the market rate is for people. You know what I mean? You come in, you worked your ass off. Obviously, you see in the background, you got a beautiful house and so on and so on. So like you did everything the right way. But these people are not doing it the right way. They're coming here driving 2-3 a truck, just crashing everywhere, working for cheap, messing up the trucking market. And it kind of sucks because it kind of like you guys are kind of like collateral damage of what they done. Kind of just, just kind of, you kind of fell into that group a little bit, I guess, by accident.
They threw us, we're crossfires with frostbite.